Problem. Here they are a year later, and the offense looks exactly the same. Same concerns. We'll talk about it more as we go. I want to get Orlovsky back as soon as I can. Meanwhile, Bucs, Saints yesterday. And that means, of course, the debut of Tampa Tom. Still, Rex, kind of hard to get used to seeing him in that uniform.
I'm with you, Greeny. Wait, that doesn't make sense. He should have always been in a New England jersey.
Going up against that guy, Drew Brees, and very early, Brady looked good. First drive, first completion, this looks good.
Yeah, okay, never mind. It's okay to be in Tampa. I mean, that's a beautiful throw right there by Brady.
And it sets this up. This is how they cap off the first drive. Brady taking it in himself, and then the Gronk spike, which is as close as it really got to seeing Gronk play a factor in this yesterday. And so he starts out good, but then it starts to get away from him a little bit. Meanwhile, Brees to Alvin Kamara. Kamara will tie the game at 7. Ensuing Bucs possession, this is where it goes wrong. This is going to be a pick over the middle. Whose fault is this play?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say. It looks like it's the receiver because he stops. And it's either his fault or it's Brady's fault, expecting him to continue. Either way, there's miscommunication some way. And as the coach will say, it's an ME, but he doesn't say on which guy.
So. Buccaneers down 17-7 at the half. So early third, same score. Bucs back on offense. This is a terrible play.
This is a terrible play right here, and it's a terrible play design. He's looking to his right. He comes back late in the down to the wide side of the field, throwing an out route. Nobody should do that, especially a 43-year-old quarterback.
Denoris Jenkins, a pick 6 against Tampa. Where have we heard that before? Following that, Bucs looking to answer. Here's Brady. There's O.J. Howard. Brady, his first touchdown pass as a Buccaneer. He was 23 of 36, 239, 3 total TVs, but the Bucs are still down 10. Now it's a 7-point game. This is Brees. This is Jared Cook. That's a big play, a 46-yard gain, and that's going to set up Emmanuel Sanders for a big score.
Yeah, and Emmanuel Sanders, I was wondering where the heck he disappeared. Adds to that same offense until this drive. But again, this is a guy right here. Expect him to be more featured as the year goes on.
31-17, Saints, 2.5 to play. Saints looking to run out the clock. Oh, they're running a trick play.
Oh, this is straight Buddy Ryan. I love it right here. But, if you're a Tampa Bay fan,
they're going to be mad.
Oh, they're going to be mad.
They may have bigger problems. They lose 34-23. Let's talk.
After the way we practiced for the last 2 weeks, would have never thought I'd see us have that many penalties, had them turnovers. Just basically mental error that really cost us when we got back in the game in the coverage. So it's round 1. We've lost round 1, and we'll get ready for round 2.
I lost plenty of games in my career, so I know I don't like it, but it happens. So we got to just do a better job.
Okay, so there you have it. Ryan, we've not had a chance to get your impressions of this. What did you see yesterday from Brady and the Buccaneers offense?
Well, what you saw from the game was it looked like 83 years of quarterback play going on. It looked geriatric. It looked a little old. That's what I thought when watching the game from what was supposed to be 2 of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. Now, when you get to Tom Brady, I said all offseason when we were coming up to this game that I thought he would struggle early. I thought that the Saints were a bad matchup defensively. This is a team that can really man you up on the back end, and they can rush for and get pressure. So this wasn't really the week I thought we'd see Tom Brady and this offense shine. He starts out early with a good throw, but then you see some of the miscommunications, the interception thrown to Marcus Williams. You see Mike Evans try to sit it down. Brady leads him upfield. You also had the throw late and inside, and Janoris Jenkins takes it for pick 6. And when he throws that pick 6, I know right now Jameis Winston is sitting on the sideline for the Saints saying, shoot, I used to do the exact same thing. And so when you watch Tom Brady, you expect him to get better. The one thing I wanted to look at this game and see was without Tom Brady having a mastery of the offense, without Tom Brady knowing the ins and outs of everything, was he good enough physically to win? Was Tom Brady talented enough as a quarterback to overcome not necessarily knowing everything that goes on with this offense? And he's not. The arm is not the same. The movement in the pocket is not the same. When you watch him and Rob Gronkowski yesterday, the first thing I thought was, my goodness, it is not 2014. And that's what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have to understand. This is not going to be, we're going to get all of Jameis's yards, all of Jameis's explosion, all of Jameis's talent, minus the interceptions. You don't have Jameis's explosion. You don't have Jameis's arm talent. You don't have Jameis's fearlessness. You may not get the turnovers that you got yesterday, but you also may not be as good of a team offensively as far as the numbers go, as far as explosive plays go, as far as putting points on the board go. So you have to be ready to play a different game if you're Bruce Arians. This ain't the old time. This is just the old time.
That is so well said. And look, I said this last week, not that, what do I know? But I mean, I said last week, Bruce Arians has to recognize this is a team that should play defense and run the football. You got a running back room that's jam-packed with good players. You have a great, not good, but great defense. They gave away points yesterday. It looked exactly like last year. This no risk it, no biscuit thing doesn't work. Orlovsky is back. Dan, what did you see from the Tampa offense, and what do they need to do to fix it?
Yeah, not what RC saw. Listen, the Tampa offense looked like it was the first time for them ever to play together. And so it is going to take some time. There's a big difference between the second half performance and the first half performance. I totally disagree thinking that Tom Brady is not good enough or talented enough. Yesterday will be the best thing that happened to this offense. Yesterday will be the best thing because they will watch this tape and they will sit there and go, "Nah, I don't like this play. Hey, Mike Evans, do not do that." Or Tom, hey, this is the way I see it. These are the first game reps these guys have had together. Hey, Bruce Arians, do not have me throwing out to the field from the gun in the left hash. That's not my game. And so they just got to have really difficult conversations and be upfront with each other. But this will be the best thing that happened to this offense. Watch them next week. They will be markedly better.
They're going to have to be, and we will see. I have to leave it there. We have much more to get to on this. RC, I'll come back to you, but we've got so many Look, we always leave it wanting more. We'll take a very quick break. We'll come back with much, much more as we go. Coming up, it worked on Sunday, but are the Patriots ultimately making a big mistake with the way they're using Cam Newton?